That's going to be it.
Come.
All right, James 5:1. I'm going to jump down.
Yep.
Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you.
Yeah, because the elite have been enjoying generations of being, in luxury, man. Not working. All right, that worthless wealth. You can imagine, the terror that's on them, knowing that they finna go into hardcore bondage, man. They crying out, man. To them demons, man. You see, go ahead.
Demons.
Your riches are corrupted, and your garments are moth-eaten.
Yep, because, hey, the elites are always in the background making these, these backdoor deals, accumulating wealth, man. The slave trade. The elites was behind it. Even go to the Civil War. The elites was behind it. All right? The Revolutionary War. The elites behind it. All right? You go into World War I. Guess who? The elites behind it. World War II. The elites behind it. You see? They make money off death. Because war is their biggest racket. You see? Their money is corrupted, man. All right? It's one thing when you go to war when there's a discrepancy between two nations, man. But they have created discrepancy just so they can get richer, man. That's corruptible riches, man.
So riches gotten by deceit.
By deceit, man. You got it, bro.
Your gold and silver is cankered, and the rust of them shall be a witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as it were fire.
Yep, because that money that they have amassed is a witness against their wickedness, man. You see? It's witnessing against them, man, because how do they get it, man? The acts that they did to get it, the people they slaughtered, the people that they put in oppression. You gotta understand, 85% of the world's wealth goes to the wealthy 1% every year. So the rest of the 85% is left to distribute and split up and fight over the other 15%. You see, that's gonna witness against you, man. It's very unbalanced. Something ain't right here, man.
Nah.
It ain't, that's a very off balance, man. And you supposed to be a ruler, but that's very off, man. That's a good documentary. The brother GMS North Carolina, 7-7. All wars are bankers' wars. It's about a 44-minute documentary on YouTube. If you brothers really want to go into how the elites, behind, all these wars, that we have seen played out. The guy, I forgot his name, but he goes into it and he breaks it down all the way up into, present day. You got it, bro.
James 5, and I'll read the rest of it in verse 3.
Yep.
Ye have heaped treasure together for the last days.
Yep.
Behold, this is the point right here. The hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields, which is of you kept back by fraud.
Because you get just enough to come back. Esau pay you just enough to come back. And I forgot. I gotta look it up.
Pay you just enough to come back.
Over there in Europe, those people was making. That was back when the Rothschilds, the elite bank, was first getting started. When he sent his sons out. But the common people, they was making, a good wage where they could save enough money, not with no 401k, they can just save their wages and they would retire like at 40, 38, But see, that's when they chunk down on the wages. That's why you got that, you'll get a raise, cost of living raise. It's all figured up. You see? They can pay way more than they pay. They showing you they're giving out trillions now. Yeah. So what you been doing though? If you can just give trillions like that, what have you been doing, man? You see, and the trillion, that's your own money that you ain't getting back anyway, but they keep back their money by fraud because they want to keep you oppressed in their rat race, man.
That's why we going into this, the underdog story.
Yep.
Us being in the dunghill, us being in this low condition. Now it says, behold, the hire of the laborers, because we're the laborers, who have reaped down your fields, which of you kept back by fraud, crieth, and the cries of them which have reaped are entered into the ears of the Lord of Sabaoth.
And they through. See them, like you say, you talking about them chairs we seen. Hey, them chairs, they send them prayers back.
Yep.
They take them, they present them prayers before the throne. What's that, Raphael? So he was one of the
7. Yep.
They present the prayers,
yep.
The saints before the throne. Hey, so these prayers are being heard, man. Keep putting curses up, man.
That's right.
You obedient Israelite, you have faith. Keep putting curses up, man. The Most High knows, he hears the prayers of the righteous, man. But we're gonna segue into the account going back to the house of David, because David, he was on the run from Saul. You got to understand, David was off the grid. You see, but you had particular people that knew that the Lord they knew David was next up. And one of them was Jonathan. We'll get to the point. This is 1 Samuel 23. All right. I started 14. It says, and David abode in the wilderness, in the strongholds, and remained in the mountain and in the wilderness of Ziph. And Saul saw him every day, but the Most High delivered him not into his hand. So you had King David, he was off the grid, but the Most High was with him. Just as, hey, when we come into what we come into, man, we're going to be, out the way. A lot of brothers going to be, off the grid, but the Most High, he there. Like, we might be off Esau's grid, but we not off the grid of Yahweh Shemal Shah, And it says, and David saw that Saul was come out to seek his life, and David was in the wilderness of Ziph in the wood. And Jonathan, Saul's son, arose and went to David in the wood and strengthened his hand in the Most High. And he had said unto him, fear not, for the hand of Saul my father shall not find thee, and thou shalt be king over Israel, and I shall be next unto thee, and thou also Saul my father knoweth. So Jonathan, he seen that David was going to be the next king, and he said he was going to be next unto him, which is second in rank. And you brothers that believe, you truly follow the prophets, man. Hey, you following the house of David, man. And just like the Most High, gonna bless Jonathan. Hey, you brothers that help us. You brothers that are diligent. You see, the Most High is gonna put you in the rank, man. You're gonna be under the 144,000, but you're gonna have a goodly rank in the kingdom, man. You're gonna be over 2/3. You're not gonna have that shame on you, man. So, but you realize, you see, you're not looking at the glamour, the gimmicks, that all these other Israelite groups push, man. You see the word, man. You see that the Most High is dealing with particular men. And that's what Jonathan's saying, that the Most High was dealing with David, man. And he said, look, you're going to be king over Israel. He spoke that, man. Way before David became king. Now, I want to get another account, and this for you sisters that believe, man. Now, this is when David, was dealing. He was on the run still, off the grid, but he had protected the sheep, of this man, Nabal, which Nabal, what it goes in churlish and food, yeah. All right, so he was protecting his sheep. He was being a hedge to his sheep out there, and he had sent word by one of the shepherds of Nabal, that if it was okay, could they send some food out there? Mm-hmm. And Nabal, he was very disrespectful. He was a super nigga. He was like, who is David? He said, how many servants leave their master nowadays? And when the word got back to David had booted up, man. He was like, look, we finna slay everything that pisses against the wall in the house of Nabal. He was coming to slaughter every male in the house of Nabal, man. But Abigail, she mediated and she stopped it, and she's gonna go into what? All right. Now when you go into 1 Samuel 25 and 23, it says, and when Abigail saw David, she hasted and lighted off the ass and fell before David on her face and bowed herself to the ground, showing their humility. All right, and it says, and fell at his feet and said, upon me, my Lord, upon me, let this iniquity be, and let thy handmaid, I pray thee, speak in thine audience and hear the words of thy handmaid. Because Abigail, the scriptures say, she was a woman of well understanding, man. Because even though, all right, she knew her husband was a damn fool, all right, she still put herself in harm's way to try to preserve, that slaughter, man.
Yeah, to say, let this iniquity be upon me. So she took the blame for what he did.
Yeah.
Showing you Israelite women you should take upon this characteristic.
Yep.
You know, one of our foremothers come in that spirit.
Yep. Hey, she was all about protecting the household.
Yep.
You know, because this nigga was finna get everybody killed, man. You know, verse 25 it said, "Let not my Lord, I pray thee, regard this man of Belial, even a ball."
And so basically, she called her husband the devil. You know, and you got certain Israelites, man. They're children of Belial.
Yep.
They're children of the devil, man.
Yep. It said, "For as his name is, so is he. Nabal is his name, and folly is with him. But I, thy handmaid, saw not the young man."
And it's like today, Jay called himself a savage.
Yeah.
A savage or a beast.
Yeah.
You know? And it was, you know, like Nabal, he was a super nigga, like the brother said. You know? But check out the spirit that's on Abigail.
Yep. And it says, "But I, thy handmaid, saw not the young men of my Lord, whom thou didst send. Now therefore my Lord is the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Shai liveth, and as thy soul liveth, seeing the Lord hath withholden thee from coming to shed blood and from avenging thyself with thine own hand, now let thine enemies and they that seek evil to my Lord be as Nabal. And now this blessing which thy handmaid have brought unto my Lord, let it even be given unto the young men that follow my Lord," because she brought food. You know, and matter of fact, she sent the food before her. The food came, and then she came after because she knew David was pissed.
Yeah.
You know, so she appeased his wrath.
Yeah.
And then she came and mediated.
Like a peace offering.
Yep. Like, hey, she was a help to the prophet. Like Jonathan was a help, you know, because Jonathan was giving David the inside scoop on what Saul was doing, man. You know, his loyalty was to David, it wasn't even to his father. Showing that the true family is the believers. The believers, man. You know?
I got something for you too afterwards.
Come. And it said, "And now this blessing which thy handmaid have brought unto my Lord, let it even be given unto the young men that follow my Lord. I pray thee, forgive the trespass of thy handmaid, for the Lord will certainly make my Lord a sure house, because my Lord fighteth the battles of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua."
So as Abigail is saying these things to our King David, put ourselves in this position, you know, because it's the house of David that's being built, you know. For those of you that support the ministry, all right, you come in the spirit of Abigail, in particular you women, you know, and certain helps out there, you know. But the point is, like the brother said earlier, we're going to be off the grid. So there's going to be people that are going to aid the prophets, you know, help us, because you see the reward coming. You see the kingdom coming. All right? Go ahead, bro.
You know that it's something within you that says these are the men that the Lord can establish in the earth, man, and righteousness, man. You know? Abigail seen this was before, you know, David, like I say, David was just on the run. He was really like a fugitive, man.
Yeah, he wasn't king yet.
Yeah, so for her to see that within David, you see, showed there was something within her, man. You know?
Yep. And we're not kings yet.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Now, us being Israelites, we know who we are. We have the knowledge of it, but we're not set in power just yet. But, hey, it's coming.
Yep.
You know, and y'all can see it.
And it says, reading on, it says, verse 20, I said, "I pray thee, forgive the trespass of thy handmaid, for the Lord will certainly make my Lord a sure house."
Sure house.
"Because my Lord fighteth the battles of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, and evil have not been found in thee all thy days."
And now the battle is spiritual.
Yep.
You know, but hey, this is a sure house, so the house of David is not going to be done away with.
Mm-hmm.
It cannot be done away with, period, man. I got this for you, bro. I got two for you.
Come.
All right. I tell you what, let me, I'm going to get this first in Zechariah, then I'm going to go to Matthew.
Yep.
Zechariah chapter 8 and verse 23.
Yep.
"Thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua of hosts, in those days it shall come to pass that 10 men shall take hold out of all languages of the nations, even shall take hold of the skirt of him that is a Jew, saying, We will go with you, for we have heard that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is with you."
Mm-hmm.
All right, this is Matthew chapter 10, verse 40.
Hey, because, you know, just meditating on it, you know, the house of David started like as 400 men. they were like the outcasts, you see. But those 400 men grouped, but they cleaved to David. Those men cleaved to David, you know, in the wilderness, man. And those men became a great empire, man, which was handed over to Solomon. He forwarded, you know, and then it was broke up for prophecy's sake, you know. But that great empire, you know, started with those men, you know, that was like-minded of the house of David, man.
That's proof the Lord deals with small numbers, too.
Yep, so you brothers, hey, we a part of something big, man. You know, hey, you take hold of brothers, hey, because we still take hold of brothers, man. The brothers that we, you know, look forward to their lessons coming out every day, man. You know, then brothers probably look forward to us, you know, and then they keep going up and down the scale, and education just going up and down the body, you know.
Matthew chapter 10, verse 40. He that receiveth you, receiveth me. And he that receiveth me, receiveth him that sent me.
Yeah, so when you receive the prophets, you know, you receiving Yahweh Shai. Because we come in the stead of Yahweh Shai. The scriptures say we are like an ambassador of Yahweh Shai. You know, we in the stead of Yahweh Shai. So when you receive the prophets, you receive Yahweh Shai. And if you receive Yahweh Shai by default, you receive, you know, the Most High Yahweh. Hey, because what did Yahweh Shai pray to the Father? He said, let these be one as we are one.
Yep.
You know, because it's really, you know, hey, it's a package deal, man. You know, no one is working independently. The prophets are not working independently of Yahweh Shai, and Yahweh Shai is not working independently of the Heavenly Father, man. We all have the same agenda, you know, everyone within their rank. You know, you got it, bro.
He that receiveth a prophet in the name of a prophet shall receive a prophet's reward.
Shall receive a prophet's reward. You're going to be within that kingdom, you know. You're not going to, like, it's going to be the 144,000. Then you're going to have the rest of the 1/3 men and women and children. But you men of that 1/3, man, hey, you're going to be nobles in the kingdom, man. You know? Go ahead.
And he that receiveth a righteous man in the name of a righteous man shall receive a righteous man's reward.
Man. You know, so it's all about, you know, our people returning back to righteousness, repenting, you know. Hey, and selling in your lot. Whatever your lot is, man, hey, be active in it, man. You know? Hey, don't give the spirit to be content. You know, if you can do something, man. You know? Hey, if you can help out in either way, help out, man. You know? Now, we don't campaign, you know, to send money, you know, cash out, you know, hashtag and all that. But, you know, as a help, you know, as a believer, you know, if you can do more, man, you know, inquire how you can do more, man. You know, because if you are help, you got to step in your lot. Just like we had to step in our lot, man. Hey, you got to step in your lot, man. Hey, because it's a reward for that, man. You know?
And he that receiveth a righteous man in the name of a righteous man shall receive a righteous man's reward. Mm-hmm. Verse 42. And whosoever shall give to drink unto one of these little ones a cup of cold water only in the name of a disciple, verily I say unto you, he shall in no wise lose his reward.
Yep, hey, because the cold water, you know, that's like a relief. Hey, because what did the rich man say? Let Lazarus come put a drip of water on him. Yeah. So it's like their relief. Mm-hmm. You know, so any type of relief you send to the prophet, you know, like it's a brother made these garments, you know, the other orange garment, you know, I be wearing, brother made that, man. Hey, that was a little bit of relief, man.
Yeah.
You know, I ain't got to worry about making no more garments, man. I got, you know, 2 good garments. You know, this brother got some, the whole camp got some.
The whole camp, yeah.
You know? So that was a little relief, you know? So, you know?
Like I said, whatever they can do to help out.
Whatever. Brothers don't ask for, you know, we can hear, you know, soliciting, you know, telling, giving them links to Amazon and Etsy. I want this. You know?
I want this.
You know, whatever, even if it's just prayers, man. You know, we know situations of our people, man. You know, we ain't here to be a burden, man. You know? So,
yeah. Michael Shot, if you could, what you want to do? If you got anything else you got planned? Yeah, just close out with 2nd Ezra 5, and then we're gonna do 10, 13. But 2nd Ezra 5 and verse 6.
all right, this is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 5, verse 6. And it says, and even he shall rule not for that dwell upon the earth, and the fowl shall take take their flight away together.
Right. So the point is, we're coming in the power and we're the unexpected. You know, so expect the unexpected. Expect us to have that spot, man. You know, even he shall rule whom they look not for. They reign upon the earth, or to reign upon the earth. So our Lord Yahushua and the men that's with him.
What have not been told them shall they see?
They shall see. Oh, the spirit. That spirit, man.
This is on Revelation 5 and 9. It says, and they sung a new song, saying, Thou art worthy to take the book and to open the seals thereof, for thou wast slain and hast redeemed us to the Most High by the blood out of every kindred and tongue and people and nation, and has made us unto our power kings and priests, and we shall reign on the earth.
That's it right there. That's it, okay? Because the other nations, beginning with Esau, Edom, they didn't expect us to get out of this situation. They thought they had us, man, for good. You know? But it didn't work. All right? We get 2 Ezra 13 and 30.
This is the book of 2 Ezra, chapter 13, verse 30. It says, and he shall come to the astonishment of them that dwell on the earth.
Right. So our Lord, he's going to come to the astonishment or the amazement, the bewilderment to them that dwell upon the earth. Once again, it's unexpected. You know, like the brother had said, that which shall not been told them shall they see. So the fact that our Lord is a so-called black man from the tribe of Judah, but then just the way he's going to come, man. You know, all that terrible glory. You know, he's coming in the name of his father, Yahweh, in his own name, Yahweh Shai, and with the holy angels, the Rakakwadash. So that's gonna be a super shock to the world, man. You know, overkill in the spirit. But not only that, you know that man. And you're gonna be delivered by that man, by that power. That's what we're talking about, man. Okay? Baruch Shah, last verse, bro, is gonna be verse 52.
Verse 52. Mm-hmm. All right, this 2 Ezra 13 and 52. And he said unto me, like as thou canst neither seek out nor know the things that are in the deep of the sea, even so can no man upon earth see my son or those that be with him, but in the daytime.
When it's time for it to be revealed, which when the Lord is coming into his kingdom. All right? When he come with them chariots, you know, you're going to see the son and those that be with him. Because when I think you said yesterday online, you're going to see the men that's going to get delivered, the people that's going to get beamed up. We don't got to get it, but y'all read it, you know. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5. And that pretty much is what it all goes into, man. You know, because that's the underdog story. You know, I tell you what, we don't got to get all of it, just read a little bit of it. Yeah, because they got to come out. We ain't going to get the whole chapter, we're going to get what's, you know, dealing with this lesson.
Hey, because it said they can't be seen until the daytime. Because in the daytime, everything clear.
Yep.
Right? Because the Most High coming back to make everything clear, man.
Yeah.
That's why scriptures say our life is, it says our life is hid in Yahweh. So when he come back, then they glory, their rank, he keeps like Yahweh bringing the rank back with him, the immortality, the power over the nation. Yahweh come back with everything. Man. You know, right now we kings without a kingdom. We kings without slaves. You know, we kings without the riches. You see, we kings without power. Well, Yahweh bringing all that with him, man. You know,
it's crazy. It's one rap song, which is, you know, it's BS, but you know, Jake is talking about how you different Jakes out here getting shot by the cops. He was like, it's no justice, it's just us. You know what I'm saying? But he had said something. He said, we can't recognize who kings because we're not wearing crowns.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not apparent to the world who the true rulers are because you don't see us in that position. But just wait. Got it, bro.
This Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as has afflicted him.
Remember, the Lord is setting us in order before their eyes.
Mm-hmm. And made no account of his labors. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed with the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they look for. And they, repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, this is he whom we had sometimes in derision and a proverb and a reproach. We fools account his life madness and his end to be without honor. How
I got a quick research for you. Just to link up. So they expect us to have that honor. All right, this is Psalm chapter 14 and verse 4. 144. Have all the workers of iniquity no knowledge, who eat up my people as they eat bread and call not upon the Lord?
Yeah, they prey on our people. You know, like I said, our people are the prey. Look at all Esau's agenda. Who are they aimed towards, man? You know, the water in Flint, Michigan, that water ain't like that everywhere, man. You see, the schools that our people go to, you know, the grocery stores in our people, you know, neighborhood, man. You know, the violence, you know, that's within our neighborhoods, man. You know, that's funded by Esau. Now, our people are wicked, you know, for partaking in it. But see, Esau, he destroys our people through this system, man. You know, go ahead.
Now it says, and call not upon the Lord. There were they in great fear. For the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, is in the generation of the righteous.
Is in the generation of the righteous. And this is that generation, man. That's why the elites have fast track their New World Order agenda, man. You know, because they see the generation of the righteous is here, man. You see, they can feel it, man.
Yeah.
You know, they know what it is, man. They know about the house of David. The elites, they fear the house of David. That's why, you know, when they set up these puppets, you know, they'll call on Yahweh or Yah, you know, trying to reverence the Most High. But see, they don't never talk about Yahushua, but they know that's who coming back. You see? They know that's who coming back. They don't play with him.
Nope.
You know? Go ahead.
Ye have shamed the counsel of the poor.
They have shamed the counsel of the poor. Hey, because they'll make it like we just some cuckoo clocks for believing what we believe in.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is a counsel. You know? Us two brothers, all you brothers and sisters on the comment board, this is a wise counsel. But see, they'll shame this with their media, man. You know? Go ahead.
Because the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, is his refuge.
Yep.
Verse 7. Oh, that the salvation of Israel will come out of Zion.
Woo.
When the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, bringeth back the captivity of his people, Jacob shall rejoice and Israel shall be glad.
Hey, that captivity is being peeled off us, man. It's being peeled off us, man. Like when the Most High, when we get to the point we can't work no more, that's the Most High. He retiring us, man. You know? Like these people have to rise up early and scramble to try to get work, man. The Most High finna retire brothers, man. You know? And you sisters that believe too. Hey, the Most High finna retire us, man. You know?
Something you had said, bro. You said it, man, I think you said like a month or two ago. All through the spirit, man. You had made the point. Basically, the way the Lord is making us conform to Yahushua, it's to the point to where, you know, the Lord is bringing us to the level where really you just gonna need to be changed, or that's just the next step.
Yeah.
Like you know, we've gotten to that point to where basically it's like you're not human. You know what I'm saying? So the next thing is, you know, the Lord's just gonna change you. Like that's just the next phase. You know,
glory to glory,
glory to glory.
You know. Oh, I finished this. This Wisdom of Solomon 5:4. It says, "We fools account his life madness and his end to be without honor. How is he numbered among the children of the Most High, and his lot is among the saints?"
That's it. You know, that's it. Yep. So you got any closing statement?
Hey, like you said, man. Hey, that great gulf fix, you know, between our people and these Edomites, man. Because the average Edomite doesn't even know what Jake go through. Like on the day to day, they ain't familiar with that shit. That's why when you crying out, Esau be acting like he listening, and Esau know what the fuck you going through, man.
Nah, man.
You know, but those same people, a lot of those same people in those situations, that's who's gonna rule next, man. You know, you gotta go.
Mm-hmm. That's it, man. So Lord willing, you Aki and Wa'aki Waf were edified. You know, we want to give all praise to our power. Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Rakakodash. Double honor to our apostles and others great millstone. Peace and blessings to the elect. Stay strong. We almost about this bitch. We about to go home. All right? Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Bahasham,
Bahasham,
Yahushua, Bahasham, Rakah, Wadash, Abad, Babal, Wa, Abad, Call, Adawamya, Wa, Abad, Call, Gawayam, Wa, Abad, Call, Ayadam Nawa, Baba Kusha, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushua, Bahasham, Rakah, Wadash, Water, Tuwa. Yeah, the spirit was on.